Assalamualaikum all of you. Welcome to one more session for memory and data storage, or you may say hardware, according to the new course outline. So we will be coming towards the offline memory today. We are done with the primary storage devices. We are done with the secondary storage devices. Now we are going to do in this session we are going to do with the offline storage, and in the upcoming session we will be doing with the tertiary. If you can see with the headings. Okay. Now the primary storage. Sorry. My bad. Now the offline storage. Now offline storage was something that it is an optical media storage, and they are actually utilized to store a large amount or a huge amount of the data, usually utilized as a backup. Now if I categorize, or if I say the examples of an optical media or an offline media, so they are with the CDs, DVDs, DVD-RWs, and a Blu-ray disc. Normally nowadays we are utilizing the Blu-ray disc, okay, because the quality over there is quite high. Now we need to know few things about them. What are those few things? We need to know about the disk type, we need to know about the laser colors they are doing, we need to know about the wavelength, and we need to know about the disk construction. Now before starting with any of the thing, we should know that the data over here in the CDs, DVDs, and the Blu-rays are stored in the form of the bits and bumps. We will be holding the class for a minute because it's Azan going on, so I will be pausing the class. Let's continue after the Azan. Okay, so here we continue with the optical media. Okay, now we were discussing that in the CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, data is stored in the form of the bits and bumps. So just see that we do have a polycarbonated layer. We do have a polycarbonated layer, and that layer is having these pits and bumps. So as much distance is there between the two bumps, that means the less amount of the data will be stored, because as much as there is more distance between the two bumps, that means the pit size is greater. As much pit size is smaller, that means more data is going to be stored over here in the CD or a DVD. So this distance is referred to as wavelength. This distance is referred to as wavelength. Now if you come towards the comparison table, now they are saying with the disk types. So CD, on the CD the data is red, or you may say written into with the red laser light. Sorry, the in CDs the data cannot be written, it's only read from the red laser light. Wavelength, it is 780 nanometers. That means the distance between two of the bumps is 780 nanometers over here. Now they are saying a single 1.2 millimeter polycarbonated layer. The length of the polycarbonated layer is 1.2 millimeters. That is within the CD. You will not see that with your naked eye. Coming towards the DVDs. So DVDs are having the red, or you may say the data can be read from the red laser light. It do have a 650 nanometers, and it do have dual layering. 0.6 millimeter polycarbonate layer. That means due to dual layering, you may read the instructions from and write the instructions over the DVD at the same time as well. That is also known as DVD RW, DVD read write. Okay, so this is the major function. Now coming towards the Blu-rays. So Blu-ray is, or you may say the data is read from with a blue color laser light. Now the wavelength over here, or you may say the distance between the two bumps, is 405 nanometers. Over here it might be the single millimeter polycarbonate, a single 1.2 millimeter polycarbonated layer, or dual, or you may say double 0.6 millimeter polycarbonated layer. So the maximum or the highest quality of the data that can be stored between three of the devices is the Blu-ray. Because of its wavelength, it is having the least wavelength among all three of them. That is the reason that the lowest amount, that the maximum or with the high quality amount of the data is stored in the Blu-ray. So that was all for the tertiary. That was all for the offline storage devices. Now in the next session we will be doing with the tertiary storage devices. Thank you so much.